today about to reacting to stop bringing EDP445 back. I'm sure we all know who EDP is, if not a quick summary. He was real. He was a real funny dude, like funny as hell. But then he did some weird stuff and tried to meet up with somebody that was under the age of consent. Did some weird out of whack stuff, and he got canceled. You know what I'm saying? They took down all his social medias, his YouTube, all that. So he ain't had no form of income from the internet. But how they trying to bring him back if he banned? Unless he tried to make a fake account, which I'm sure he probably already tried to do that. But let's see what he's talking about, bro.
Certain things refuse to die off in the world no matter what hits them. Cockroaches, which have the ability to survive nukes and for some reason have worse and worse mutations come every summer. We're gonna hit a point where a summer bug ends up mutating into cell. I can't stand these The immortal jellyfish, which yes is real and can live forever. And EDP445 with
They got a jellyfish that could live forever? How do they even know that jellyfish? How do they even know how old the jellyfish is? I got a lot of questions for science that I'm sure they can possibly give me answers to, but that's kind of crazy. That's off topic, bro.
rain on social media.
Oh, well, he was talking to 13 and 12-year-olds. F all that.
Somebody gave this nigga an interview. I wonder how much they paid this man for that. Ain't no way. Now he about to get on this interview lying and trying to cope like we didn't see it happen in 4K. Come on, bro.
Oh, well, he was talking to 13 and 12-year-olds. F all that.
He was.
What?
And even after the initial situation, he got caught talking to some more underage, you know what I'm weirdo.
Recording this, it's been over
It's
5
I
years.
used to think he was so funny, like with his little Eagles rants, but it's like his little rage and his random rants about whatever he was talking about. He was funny. But bro, I can't even look at you the same. I can't look at them jokes. I can't go back and have a nostalgic feeling knowing that you out here preying on the innocent. Basically, that's what it is.
Since EDP first got caught trying to meet up with a 13-year-old. And this man has done everything in the sun to try and keep his social media profile up. Here's all the platforms he's tried to come back on, by the way. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Bigo Live, Facebook, Cameo, his website, Twitter/X. It's like, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? The fact that he still hasn't given up and just said, fuck it, let me get an anonymous online job is wild. Most of the time, if a creator has a controversy this bad,
I feel like the only way that he can come back from, like, he can get money off the internet stuff is if he do, I know that burnt peanut dude or whatever, the evil peanut, that VR stuff. Basically, it's like a VR, like it'll be like a VR character over my face right now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He have to do something like that and switch up how he talk, so nobody noticed that it's him behind that. But other than that, bro, you're cooked because you fried your whole you fried your face basically, bro.
They pretty much soft quit at first, then disappear to never be seen again. And for 2026, I would say, to be honest, that I really haven't seen EDP pop up that much. When he first got canceled and banned, it seemed like he was fighting tooth and nail to stay platformed. But every time he'd either be banned or mass reported, which then led to a ban, it really seems that he's mostly decided to give up, and most people haven't.
Y'all Eagles fans look crazy. Nah, you can't just take. That's like one black person doing something crazy. Now we all look crazy because that one black person did something crazy. You get what I'm saying? But y'all get what I'm saying, though.
Hearing his name this year. Until a trailer dropped on July 26th this year titled The Sick Mind of EDP445. Now my first thought was seeing this pop up was, why the f does EDP have a documentary? Like, to me, there is genuinely no need to have a documentary on EDP445 with his history. It would be one thing if the documentary was covering him without his input, but you're gonna have to sit down for an hour or two or however long and hear EDP saying this constantly.
Why do you think you wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old?
I mean, the reason why I wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old is already clear.
He fully did this, probably knowing
He already did.
The reason why I wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old is already clear.
He fully did this, probably
It's
knowing
already clear.
end of the line for him.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The police out bad at this time, bro. Hey,
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base 40.
My main concern with the documentary isn't even the fact that it's being made. Mine is, was EDP actually paid to film this shit? Because
You know
I'd
he
assume there
was.
is no world EDP decided to randomly respond to a YouTube documentary director and accept the deal of sitting down for hour-long sessions and being questioned on his crimes without getting paid. In fact, nobody who's in a down pat
The
position
question is,
like
how much did he get paid? I mean, it ain't really none of our business, but it's like the fact that somebody even paid him to cover him just shows that anybody, y'all do anything for views and money. Cause what about the morals and integrity as a human being?
EDP
Whatever.
would do that for free. This is all just me assuming, okay? I don't want people spamming the dude who made it saying,
Chime in if you said you paid EDP for it, you scumbag.
but I feel like
He
even
had
if
to.
EDP was paid, it would be through a contract where they both can't say shit about it. I mean, in the documentary, he was reenacting scenes, like in one shot he was wearing a jumpsuit and went in a...
You think he got? I'm thinking it's AI. You think he did this right here? Throw an orange jumpsuit on and got behind bars and didn't get paid? You're out of your freaking mind. Hey, I'm trying to watch out on I'm trying to limit my cussing so my videos can get pushed out there. You're out of your freaking mind if you think that he didn't get paid to do this.
jail cell. There's a random scene of him just screaming at the camera. I don't know. I refuse to believe this was done for free. Also, in the documentary, people notice EDP is set up like a multi-universal threat. Like, the only person that could beat him in a fight is Ultra Instinct Goku with max stats. There's a couple prominent people featured in the documentary, with the main ones being Moist Critical and Gideon. I'm pretty sure because they're considered EDP's biggest haters, with Moist Critical going viral when he first reacted to it, and he's always making updates on EDP. And Gideon terrorizing EDP any chance he was able to in public. It seems like for the documentary, EDP is probably gonna regret no matter what type of money he may have got paid, because Moist Critical gave his thoughts on it after watching it himself and said EDP admitted to multiple crimes on camera.
That's a piece of it, but he was expressing confusion that he would even agree to do this because he is just outwardly admitting to all of these crimes, with no remorse, like even just casually talking about his crimes and like his intent and everything. It is shocking, like genuinely, like I'm not using that as like a buzzword. It was shocking to watch this.
It makes no sense to do this in the
Should
first
I
place.
take time out of my busy day to go watch a weirdo talk about his weird allegations? I don't know. I might. I don't know. Just to get the idea of where is he at mentally? Like, what makes you want to do that? Like, you having your way on YouTube. You might not be attractive or whatever. You might not get hoes, but you can pay him. You can pay him to do X, Y, and Z to you. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
But the fact he admitted to the crimes while denying it in public for years is hilarious. EDP has come up with some of the most ridiculous lies to try and save his career. Of course, we got the classic when he got caught saying he just wanted his cupcake. You had him claiming the meetup wasn't sexual and he was just meeting. You had him say technically he didn't do anything wrong because it was an adult decoy even though he thought it was a minor. You had him fake emails saying the whole thing was a setup from a production company. There's also two things, good and bad, I could see going with this. It could be good if EDP goes on camera and, like Moist Critical said, admits to multiple crimes he did in detail, thus justifying a case to be opened again and for him to be potentially arrested. It's not exactly confirmed or anything if he can get arrested for this because the original case did get f***ed over. But who knows, there could be a chance we finally see EDP behind bars after admitting to every crime he did. The bad side of things is if he doesn't get arrested and gets even more relevance from this. Sadly too, I think this is more likely. Just off the trailer coming out, the amount of creators, streamers, and reactors that have already
They
watched
basically putting light on his name again. He getting buzzed. Now people gonna try to go out there way to find this nigga. Hey man, it's a sick world. Hey man, sick world indeed, bro.
is a lot. EDP's name hasn't been spread like this in a while. I would go to say ever since the crime first happened. He tried to come back so many times, eventually people didn't care when he tried to. And when it actually comes out, you're gonna see
People like this, his forehead not even in the fucking frame. I know I can't talk, bro. I got a big forehead my damn self. Y'all see my forehead? Big forehead my damn self. But nigga, go bald at this point, bro. Pissing me
more
off.
people reacting to it, me as well, to be honest. And with EDP, for some reason, there's always been weirdos who still like to support and send him money. Like when he was on TikTok streaming for a little bit, you could see on his live, he was getting donated stuff every second.
WEDP. Do you want kids?
of the
Comment
lie. So he
EDPW.
could take advantage of his name being boosted and try to make a comeback on a platform like Rumble or something. I fully believe if Adolf
Nigga, EDP was supposed to be like flat. Nah, I'm not comparing that. Hell no. My bad.
was alive
My
today,
bad,
Rumble
Flight.
would
My
allow
bad,
him
bro.
to stream for free with a gambling sponsorship. Even in the trailer, you can see some random dude defending EDP.
Say EDP is completely innocent.
If
He must ain't see the evidence.
moments later.
I mean, the reason why I wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old is already clear.
You don't get any benefit from saying this. The only thing you'll get is a lifetime of job rejections from after they check your
It's
digital.
not clear. Like, please let me try to give me in a mindset that you're in to where you have to go so low to get intercourse. Please.
Print in 5 minutes. There is a lot of people that do
I'ma
be
have to
thinking
watch
like
this
this though.
interview.
The problem is you can't tell if it's rage bait or actually serious. They'll say something like, well, it wasn't EDP's fault she was responding back. Yes, it is a grown-ass 30-year-old man's fault from responding back to a 13-year-old constantly. They just completely ignore all the other times EDP got caught messaging minors. The whole thing is similar to David, where just like EDP, you'll have people defending him. They'll change their profile picture to David and say free him. Rage bait
Wait, you don't
David
write
is
anything
crazy.
down after
Hey, yo, welcome to the
conversation?
broke side
This
of YouTube.
is
where we
Pocket.
get ads.
I never go
Eventually, we can
anywhere
have
without
fun,
it.
Now just vibe out.
Bait used to be believable. Now
free
everyone just
David
looks
is
at the message and
fucking
sighs.
wild.
I think the weirdest thing with EDP is the fact he thought he could redeem himself. Like for the longest, the reason EDP would keep posting is because he thought, just like with most internet drama for people, if he keeps posting, people will move on and forget. But what he did wasn't like a cheating scandal or saying something controversial. He literally tried to meet up with a child. There is no
Multiple children got caught in 4K both times. Yeah, bro. There's no coming back from this, bro.
recovery as a creator from doing that. And it seems like the jokes are already starting to play out from people. Because you're having EDP445 edits now happen. You know how they say mics need to be taken away from podcasters? CapCut needs to be taken away from TikTok editors. I was never a full-on believer of the government meme-matic.
Niggas taking time out their day to make EDP edits. This is why we are broke as a whole, not even as a... Bro, what are you doing? Cause you know you could have did something very important with that valuable time that you wasted making that weak ass edit, bro.
Fair, where they say the government tries to push and soften things to the public to get them distracted, like Epstein jokes, for example. But I'm sorry, y'all are right, man. Imagine being a mom, spitting a child out your cooch after 9 egregious months of pregnancy, just for them to grow up and make edits of a... It gets to a point with these editors where, can we even appreciate your edit off the skill when you're editing EDP? It reminds me of when you see a good artist editing some weird on the internet for a fandom. Like a creepy fan of the Loud House where they make a fan comic and the artwork could be as impeccable as Picasso, but the fan comic is full of incest between siblings. These people don't realize that this will track them down for the future. If your number is connected to TikTok, your employer will see it. And what happens when you're 30, building yourself up in the corporate world? Then they see an edit you made when you were 16 of EDP445. The whole documentary
dig that deep now. I swear I don't think they dig that deep, because ain't no way.
also reminds me of that meme people have with Netflix and documentaries. If you don't know the meme, it's basically anytime a huge murder case happens or disaster, people go in the comments saying the 3-episode Netflix special is gonna hit, or they say Netflix executives are already on it. They always try to get to it ASAP to make the most money possible. Now, granted, this documentary could be worse. According to them, they're donating all the proceeds to a non-profit called RAIN, which is the leading organization to try and end sexual violence. I really hope this isn't a lie and they follow through with that promise. I genuinely have a feeling, though, this could give him more good spotlight than he needs. Like I said earlier, he could go on Rumble.
I forgot about this guy. Oh my gosh, do he still make content? He got exposed trying to talk to his viewers, his younger viewers. Oh my, weirdo.
But not just that, there is a ton of
And Rumble, y'all even weirder for giving him a platform to go on.
different niche websites controversial people go to all the time to get money.
Parents of children, like if you gotta pay attention to what your child is watching, bro. Cause if you as a parent, you got your kids watching this groomer or this weirdo, there's a high possibility that they can get in that situation as well. And it's like, why do you want to support someone like that anyways? Kids don't know, but you know if you do your extensive research on what they're watching and pay attention. Man.
They'll have crypto donos specifically so they can't be tracked and can collect money in private. I wouldn't be surprised if EDP randomly pops up back on Twitter/X. I have zero faith that Elon would ban EDP or care to. There's also websites like Give, Send, Go, which I feel like EDP would go on. It's pretty much evil GoFundMe, where if someone crazy goes on GoFundMe, they usually get banned, which is typically predators or racists who try to raise money for themselves for something bad they did. But Give, Send, Go allows anybody to raise money, whether it's someone racist or a predator. It don't matter. Or let me say it's up to the platform whether they want to remove somebody or not, and most of the time they keep everybody up. EDP could open up some sympathy charity thing, and I bet you people will donate. You can also donate anonymous and leave messages. All the internet creeps are gonna secretly donate to let him know they're still behind him. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Follow me on
Weirdo. But nah, bro. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Y'all heard what I said, and I said what I said, and y'all heard what I said. So I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.